Привет, hello, and welcome to my video presentation for the final project of this class. Today I wanted to go over a recipe I found for Oladi, or a traditional Russian pancake style dish. This one, it used to be made in traditional Russian stove tops. It would usually be baked in that kind of situation, but since I'm here in my kitchen without that kind of technology or kitchenware, I'm just going to be showing you how to make it on a conventional stove with ingredients here that you can find pretty much anywhere. So the ingredients for this recipe is as follows. We have 250 milliliters of milk. This is 250 grams of plain flour, 1 apple, 1 egg, a pinch of salt, 5 grams of yeast, and 2 tablespoons of sugar, and also vegetable oil for frying the oledi. I've seen other recipes online call for using kefir, which is a dairy type of drink, and baking soda versus milk and yeast. But the recipe I found calls for these ingredients, so I'm going to follow it as it is on the recipe. So the first step in making this recipe, you have to mix a third of the flour with the 2 tablespoons of sugar, the yeast, and the milk. Make sure the milk is lukewarm, not hot, but it shouldn't be cold. It should be lukewarm. The recipe is specific. Whisk the mixture until a smooth consistency is formed. Store this mixture in a warm place and let it sit for 20 minutes. While you're waiting for that process to finish, you're going to want to peel, core, and dice 1 apple. Now that the proper amount of time has elapsed, we can move on to the next step. So the next step is to add in 1 egg and a pinch of salt to the batter. You're gonna want to whisk this mixture again until smooth, and then add the remaining flour that you set aside earlier. After adding the remaining flour, the consistency of the batter should be like this. Gooey and paste-like, not too firm, but very thick. Once your batter has reached the right consistency, it's time to add in the chopped apples. Gently fold these apples into the batter so that they are well incorporated throughout the entire mixture. Once the apples are mixed in well, wrap the mixture up in plastic wrap and let it sit for 40 minutes to about an hour. We do this to let the batter rise because of the yeast that we introduced in the dough in the beginning. Alright, now once you've let the batter sit for about 40 to 60 minutes, take off the plastic wrap and you can start getting it fried. Now you just want to add a little bit of vegetable oil to a pan, just enough to coat the bottom, and then heat your skillet up to medium heat. Now you want to add 1 heaped tablespoon per pancake and add it to the hot oil. And after about 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to want to take a fork and just flip them over. Just like that. Once those are done cooking, take them off the pan and place them onto a paper towel to drain the excess oil. Now all you have to do is let them cool for a little bit and put them on a plate. For a garnish, I decided to go with a little bit of yogurt and some powdered sugar to taste. And just like that, your oladi are complete. So it was hard to get some of these right on the first try, but when you do, you can tear it open and you can see how fluffy it is on the inside. A lot more dense than an actual American pancake.
Now these ended up turning out really good, and I would recommend this recipe to anyone who wants a nice and easy sweet treat or easy breakfast item. Thanks again for watching, and thanks for a good quarter.